Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. This is for Wednesday, March the 27th. Marlena gives Eric the christening gown that he was christened in and other Brady children for baby Jude. She asks him about why they changed the venue, and he said, well, Nicole wanted to give it at the DeMera Mansion, and she's like, how does Sloan feel about this? He said, well, I didn't tell her, and beforehand she's a little aggravated about it, and Marlena tries to talk to him about this, but he says, we can't leave Nicole out. Her and Holly are important to me. Meanwhile, he goes to the chapel and runs into Nicole and tells her how touched he was earlier that morning when she came by the apartment, that she was able to teach Sloan how to soothe baby Jude or some such nonsense. And, they wished each other well, yada, 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 and went on with their business. Um, let's see what's happening next. So, Marlena runs into Everett, and he tells her that, he's reconsidered that hypnosis stuff. He just doesn't think he wants to do that. He's afraid of what might come out, but she tells him everything will be confidential. Xander goes over to Harris's apartment to tell him face to face, look, dude, I did not try to kill you. I'm not the one that shot you. And Harris popped a drink. They're sharing a drink, chilling like villains. And he told him, I know you didn't do it. I didn't see you shoot me, so I know you're not the one. Meanwhile, Holly's, mad at Nicole and EJ for putting this restraining order on Tate, and she goes and calls Tate herself and pretends to be Teresa. Tate's just chilling, journaling in his room like he's supposed to. And he kept trying to deny the call, and then he went and he took it, and of course it was Holly. She told him how sorry she was, everything he was going through, and he said, well, tell the truth so I can get out then, but she's not willing to do that. He told her, okay, cool. Meanwhile, Stephanie meets with Everett, and she tells him, I can't work with you anymore at the paper. And he said, well, you can work with Chad. She said, I'm just not going to work over there at all. I don't think it's a good idea. And he didn't like that. And this conversation was before he ran into Marlena, so that probably influenced his decision. So then Stephanie runs into Jada, who's crawling up her butt like a mad dog, man. She's jumping all over, and Stephanie's like, hey, we were both victims. And Jada's like, you're not a victim. You were the other woman. You helped ruin my marriage. And Stephanie's just stunned, and I do think Jada, man, she's twisted tight about this. But they had a big argument in the square, and Jada just kind of stormed off. And that's a wrap for today, March 27th.